Are we live? We are live. Welcome to the Miss Smith Presents YouTube channel. I am Miss Smith. For those of you joining us online, that would be all of you that I just addressed, please take a second and subscribe to this channel. That way you can participate in the live chat window. I understand we have quite a few people that are watching online right now, so do hop in there, talk to each other, say where you're watching. We know we have people in California. I know I've got people in Texas. We know we have people in Oregon that are watching, so say hello in the chat window. I have a couple of announcements before we begin. First, we are live from the Unitarian Universalist in Salem, Oregon. We have a small but mighty live audience. Let me hear you. Yeah. Tomorrow, Diverse Voices Volume 3 was supposed to happen, but COVID is still a thing, my friends. I would like to make sure everybody remembers that. COVID is still a thing. Make sure that you get boosted. And thank you for all of you that are wearing masks right now. I super appreciate it, and everybody else does too. So tomorrow's event in Portland, Oregon is canceled and rescheduled. Anybody that in the room or that was watching that was intending to drive to Portland, don't, unless you would like to go to Portland Pride. That's cool. Everyone's like, So in its stead, that is rescheduled for September the 20th. And unfortunately, Don Martin, who is here today, will not be able to participate in that one. But I am excited that we have kind of a new cast for that. We have Lonnie Fukuzawa returning. We have Sarah Zemansky returning. We have Warren Bull returning. And we have added on a fabulous singer named Darren Webb. I can't wait for everybody to meet her. And the awesome Rick Young has now signed on for that event. And then also the awesome Leah Yorkston, who is on staff at Resound, has also agreed to join the cast. And she will be presenting original songs along with Rick Young and Darren Webb, original songs by Erin Stephanus, who is a composer out of Portland, out of the Resound community. She is currently writing a musical, and that's just going to be exciting. So Diverse Voices 3, this is a series that I'm going to do as long as I possibly can. This is volume 3 that's going to be happening, and it is to highlight local and living songwriters. There are composers all around us that are writing songs, writing shows, writing poetry, and sometimes people dig up stuff that they wrote in the past and polish that off and present it. So that is the intention behind that series. So if you're interested in some local and living composers with some great performances, check that one out on Friday, September the 20th. However, tomorrow, don't be sad, even if that show is not happening, we are releasing the live cast recording for Diverse Voices 2. That will happen as a premiere YouTube video tomorrow, Sunday at 6 p.m. We decided to do a premiere video because that way when it goes at 6 o'clock, you can hop in the chat window and make comments to each other if you would like. So that was recorded live in February in Pinole, California. That had June Camerling, Jeff Becker, Jacqueline DeMuro. Act 2 was the William Finn Project, and then the awesome Lorenzo Ramsey. I'm going to use the word awesome today. I think today is the day to use the word awesome. Yeah, Aurora's like, let's use the word awesome. The awesome Lorenzo Ramsey. And so that's really a pretty fantastic crew that performed on that show. So do check it out, whether live or after the fact. And then this coming Thursday in Portland, Kelsey Leonard is a performer that is in the Resound community. I am also working with her. She's been in my performance practices classes. I will be in this show. There is a trans youth in Portland in high school who was horribly bullied, and we are transferring him over to a private school that is an arts, performing arts school. That comes with a pretty expensive tuition cost, and so she has a GoFundMe that is happening right now. Anybody, whether you can go to that or not, you can donate to that GoFundMe. I believe we're trying to raise $6,000 for the year, and we are almost at half. And so if people, I believe in the village, if you have money hanging out somewhere, or you know somebody who is invested in our trans youth, please send them over to that. And if you are in the area, it is a free concert. Those of you that are here, there's a QR code that's on the poster out front that will lead you to an event, and you just secure a free seat. It's free to attend. We just ask that you do that. And then in a couple of weeks, this is my studio adjacent. I am also the artistic director for the Newport Performing Arts Festival. That will be Tuesday, August the 6th through Sunday, August the 11th in Newport, Oregon. Shout if you're going to that. Totally, that's going to be fantastic. You can always donate to that. That is a nonprofit, and we love money, don't we, Linda? We just love it when money comes in. I was going to say something, and I'm like, no, we just love donations. We love that. So you can go to newportperformingartsfestival.org and donate through the website. We also have a Venmo account. And if you are interested in going, the full rate is now completely sold out. Yay, we are completely full, but you can still get a day rate. And there is a schedule on there if you're interested in individual days. We have fabulous programming, wonderful teachers coming in, and people coming in from all over the country to attend this. So if you cannot go, keep us in mind for next year, because we intend to hold this every August, and then we also are adding a winter session. So check out the website for that. The purpose for today's event is a fundraiser for my studio. Those of you in the room, you can look over there, and you can look all around you. All of this lighting and tech equipment came with a price tag attached to it. The last fundraiser that we had raised half of what I paid for all of this. It was $2,000. We raised $1,000, and so this is just an opportunity for you to donate so that I can pay my credit card. That's what we're doing here today. I have a Venmo account. You can write me checks, Cash App, Pirate Gold, whatever you got. I will take it. It'll be great. And then I will also point out that our tech wizard, Brooks Graham, he has been with us for almost 3 years, donating his time. And if you go back in time on my YouTube channel, you can see what it looked like before Brooks. We sure tried. We really tried. I had a cell phone sitting in a tissue box. That's what happened, and we were fine. And then Brooks came along and offered himself to what we are doing here, which is giving back to nonprofits through our live streams. And he immediately improved this and took us to a professional level. And so if you are interested in tipping the tech wizard, his Venmo is Brooks-Graham-5. That is Brooks, Brooks-Graham, Graham -5, and we also have a Venmo sheet back there if you want to toss him some love. All right, I almost couldn't read the word. It looked like reeks, but it's rules. We are here to play roulette. A lot of people are like, what is this? What are we even doing? This started in San Francisco between Stephanie London and Paul Arkestein. Those are two musical theater performers that enjoy songs with 17 verses. You know, musical theater songs, right? And they have such incredible memory banks, right? So much music, and they just decided to do something fun and challenge one another, and so this was born. They went back and forth 3 times. Paul won the first one, Stephanie took the crown back, Paul won the third one, and then Don Martin, who is here today, challenged Paul, and then Don won. And it was funny because he was sad about it. He was like, I'm so sorry. They were both so polite. It was almost better between Paul and Stephanie because they like got into the hatefulness behind it. But anyway, we're all friends here, aren't we, Linda? Yeah, okay. Majority of the room's sitting over there, but anyway. And then during pandemic, this chaotic show is still up on my YouTube channel. Shane Kroll in LA, who is with the studio, was our judge. That was a 4-hour spectacle, and it was the Don Martin versus the Oregon studio. So I had everybody in the studio that wanted to get up and perform something from memory. So it was Don somebody, and he won. He won. And people here, I think they're bitter. I think you're bitter, aren't you, Linda? Linda is like, he cheated. He did not cheat. He's bitter. And so I said, I think Dawn is going to need a booing section. So those of you that are watching, if Dawn gets a point and everybody boos, you know what happened. Okay, you know what happened. So the rules are, we have a judge that I will introduce in just one second. There are 2 bowls. Okay, there's a box and a bowl. Anyway, and there are song titles that our performers have selected, and the judge will draw at random when it is the performer's time, and that person has to present convincingly the song. I did not say it had to be right. I did not say it had to be in tune. I just said present it convincingly. I am a performance coach. We are here for the entertainment value today, okay? And if they are successful and the judge says so, they will get a point. If they are not successful, and it will be pretty painfully obvious. It's usually an expletive is thrown or something, or they walk away, or I don't know what happens, you know. If they are unconvincing, then the other person gets a point. Those are the rules. That's it, okay? That is how we will play this today, and I am putting a time limit on this. We will go for 70 minutes, not 4 hours. Because we could, because we have and we could, but we shall not. I would like to introduce our judge to all of you. This is Mike. I will be judging you, Bradshaw. Let's hear it for Mike. And I can see that the camera is on Mike. Mike, will you hold up the crown? The crown is on your table. Look at that hunk of junk. I just, you know, Dawn is convinced that he will be retaining that. Ceej is convinced that she will be super gluing the jewel back onto that afterwards, right? And I have asked Mike. Mike has got the box of Dawn's titles, and Ceej's fishbowl, appropriately labeled and beautiful and presented. And Mike will be the one that is drawing our song titles for today. To my right, we have Ceej Waters, the challenger, with 49 song titles. Let's hear it for Ceej. And to my left, in from California, Don Martin, the reigning Roulette King, with 75 songs. Let's hear it for him. Linda, that wasn't nearly good enough. She goes, boo. And I will say, I'm not rooting for anybody, but I may or may not, Brooks, do you have this image to put up there? I may or may not be wearing socks with Jeff and Don's face on them. So no favoritism here, but I may or may not be wearing Don Martin, Jeff Becker socks. All right, performers, come up here. We have to flip a coin to see who gets this started. Dun, 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 dun. Heads or tails? Heads.
Heads. Tails.
Oh my God. It's heads. It's heads. We are starting with Ceej Waters. Mike Bradshaw, please draw a song title.
Ceej, your song is You're Welcome. I'm assuming from something fun. I'm not familiar with this tune, but excited to see what you do with it. Which is great. I probably don't know most of these songs, so I'm going to be the perfect judge to judge strictly based off of performance. Once again, that is You're Welcome.
Okay. I see what's happening, yeah. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. Well, it's nice to know that humans never change. Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui, breathe it in. I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod, when you're staring at a demigod. But what can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy. but has two thumbs and pulled up the sky while you were waddling yay high. This guy, when the nights got cold, who stole you fire from down below. You're looking at him, yo. Oh, also I lassoed the sun. You're welcome to stretch your days and bring you fun. Also I harness the breeze. You're welcome to fill your sails and shake your trees. So what can I say except you're welcome for the islands I pulled from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome. I guess it's just my way of being me. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, kid, honestly, I can go on and on. I can explain every natural phenomenon. The tides, the grass, the ground, that was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts, sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on a breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin is a map of the victories I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at that mini-me Maui just tippity-tapping. Ha, 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 ha. Hey, well, anyway, let me say you're welcome for the wonderful world you know. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, I gotta go. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome, 'cause I'm gonna need that boat. I'm sailing away, away, you're welcome, 'cause Maui can do everything but float. You're welcome, and thank you.
That was You're Welcome from Moana by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Mike, what do you think?
I was tempted, Ceej, to knock you off for the beginning because you kind of started a little giggly, but then I realized that this was You're Welcome performed by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who is naturally a very giggly and jovial man. Fun fact about The Rock, he has in his contract, he cannot lose a fight on screen. So underneath all of that muscle is someone just as insecure as all of us, which is a great lesson I think we should take away from this. So I am going to give Ceej the point for the confidence.
Ceej gets a point for
that The
You're
Rock
Welcome
himself could not bring.
from Moana by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Our Roulette King is next. We have some competition, don't we, my friend? Mike, what is the song for Dawn?
We have for Dawn, number 35, You'll Never Walk Alone. It's, again, I don't know most of these songs, at least by name, but once perhaps the singing starts, I'll catch on. Once again, we're doing You'll Never Walk Alone.
We're going to start with a barn burner, aren't we?
I think so.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be crushed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, and there's a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be crushed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Yeah, the Roulette King singing You'll Never Walk Alone from the musical Carousel by Rodgers and Hammerstein. Mike, I will be judging you, Bradshaw. What do you think?
I think the spirit of my middle school choir director is trying to possess me to dock you for starting that performance with your hands in your pockets, because that normally does not spell confidence.
He's never heard that before, have you, Don?
But you sold it, so but that is your first and only warning. Okay.
Oh, well said. Oh, we have a tough judge today. We have a tough judge, my friend. Okay, we are ending round one with a tie. Going into round two with Ceej, our challenger. Mike, what are we doing?
I will possess your heart. Yes. I believe this is a modern song, correct? Performed by some sort of indie rock group. Death Cab for Cutie, I believe. Yes. Oh
Yeah,
my
Death Cab
goodness,
for
look
Cutie.
at me.
This is like church music for Ceej, so you know.
You could see the potential of you and me. It's like a book elegantly bound, but in a language that you can't read just yet. You've gotta spend some time, love. You've gotta spend some time with me, and I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart. You've gotta spend some time, love. You've gotta spend some time with me, and I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart. There are days when outside your window I see my reflection as I slowly pass, and I long for this mirrored perspective when we'll be lovers, lovers at last. You've gotta spend some time, love. You've gotta spend some time with me, and I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart. You've gotta spend some time, love. You've gotta spend some time with me, and I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart. I will You've gotta spend some time, love. You've gotta spend some time with me. And I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart. You've gotta spend some time, love. You've gotta spend some time with me. And I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart. You've gotta spend some time, love. You've gotta spend some time with me. And I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart. I will possess your heart. I will possess your heart.
That is I Will Possess Your Heart, Death Cab for Cutie. I gotta read all these composers. Benjamin Gibbard, Nicholas Harmer, Jason Mgur, and Christopher Walla. Mike, what do you got?
Ceej, your cold smolder sent chills down my spine, so we're gonna call that one a point.
Nice.
Yes. I have a feeling this is gonna come down, this is gonna be a high-scoring game. It's gonna come down to the nitty-gritty, I think.
Roulette King, who will not put his hands in his pocket.
Okay. No, no, no.
Mike, what is he gonna sing?
What is he gonna do with them? That's. I feel like, Don, we're giving you all good gifts. All good gifts right now. Great advice, an audience. What more could you ask for?
$1 million?
We will see what we have in the lobby afterwards.
Plow the fields and scatter the good seed on the land, but it is fed and watered by God's almighty hand. He sends the snow in winter, the warmth to swell the grain, the breezes and the sunshine, and soft refreshing rain. Around us are sent from heaven above. So thank the Lord, oh thank the Lord for all his love. We thank thee then, O Father, for all things bright and good, the seed time and the harvest, our life, our health, our food. No gifts have we to offer, for all thy love imparts, but that which thou desirest, our humble thankful heart. Around us are sent from heaven above. So thank the Lord, oh thank the Lord for all his love. I really want to thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Hey, thank you, Lord.
Nicely done. That was All Good Gifts from Godspell by Stephen Schwartz. Mike, what do you think?
Dawn, you could have blindfolded me, and I would have been able to tell that your hands were not in your pockets that time. The difference is night and day. So I will be, if I see them in your pockets again, you will be getting docked for sure. But that was phenomenal.
But not for today.
Yes, good. Backwards, address, whatever you need. No pockets.
Very good. We are continuing in a tie. Oh, the tension. There's no tension. We're just having a good time, right?
Yes.
Ceej is coming back up, our challenger for round 3. Mike, what's she going to do?
Ceej, I feel like this song is really going to channel the energy you're going to need to bring right now. It's I Won't Back Down. Yes. Sounds like it's but this is going to be tough. We got a lot of yas in the audience when I pronounce that song. So I imagine there's going to be some high expectations.
Okay, is this the one that I can't play ever? Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think this is the one where I get lost. We'll see how this goes. I'm confident, though. I'm confident.
I will not dock you for Stephanie's mistakes.
Excellent. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You could stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground. And I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life. In a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Stephanie Lynn Smith, everybody. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
Yeah. I got it, Ceej. I got it. That was Tom Petty. I Won't Back Down, written by Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne. What do you think, Mike?
I think I have goosebumps, and with a high of 97, that's not an easy feat.
Aren't these people awesome?
Oh my goodness.
Isn't it too much? It's so difficult.
Yes.
Yes.
We're doing great. Another point.
We're doing great. Oh my gosh. All right, Dawn, get up here.
I am mean, I promise, but y'all got to give me a reason to be mean.
What is our Roulette King going to do for round 3?
Well, perhaps it is a prophetic song. This one's The Winner Takes It All. Once again, we are starting with hands out of pockets, a good, promising position.
So many places to put
I know, so many. You have so many options.
I was going to say, oh, good, a song that's not musical theater, but, well, you know, this one ended up on Broadway too, so hey.
Maybe.
Maybe. You can, no hints. No hints.
Brooks, I have a fairly long intro, just so you know.
I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say. No more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's his destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there. But I was a fool, playing by the rules. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall beside the victory. That's his destiny. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? Now tell me, does he kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when he calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you. But what can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide. The likes of me abide. Spectators on the show, always laying low. The winner takes it all, the loser standing tall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? I don't want to talk. If it makes you feel bad, and I understand, you've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel sad, seeing me so small. But the winner takes it all. 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 The loser standing small. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? The winner takes it all. 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 I don't want to talk.
That was ABBA. That's ABBA, right? The winner takes it all. That ended up in shows.
Yeah.
This says ABBA from Super Trooper. I'm like, whatever, man. That ended up in Mamma Mia, all of the things, right? Mike, what do you think?
Abacadabra, magic, just pure magic.
So do you think that's a point for Don?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the point. We just need a wig, and we just with a wig, we had Meryl Streep in the room, honestly.
I tell you, I have sweat running down my pits because I had absolutely no idea where this mofo went in that song. Making it up and absolutely convincing everyone.
And just pulled it off. I did see the white knuckling of the mic
Yeah,
stand,
but
and that might have been my hint.
But what a performer!
I know,
right?
I was so mesmerized, and that's the name of the game, is to distract me from your mistakes.
Absolutely.
And I didn't take my Adderall this morning, so that's probably why the high score.
So totally inspiring performances right now by Ceej Waters and Don Martin. We are in an active fundraiser for my studio. I am so grateful for both of these performers, not only for their excellence, but for giving their time today to raise money for my studio. So don't forget, my Venmo code is Stephanie Lynn Smith. You can go to my website, misssmithpresents.com, and see what we're doing. I am pretty proud of my studio and all that we have accomplished and are continuing to accomplish. So those of you watching on YouTube right now, check out the channel and see each of these individuals has done multiple shows, and the studio, a lot of people in the room right now have done some fabulous work. So you're giving to a really good cause right now. So thank you all for your time, especially our tech wizard, Brooks Graham. He has absolutely no idea what song is coming next, just like me. And he is really working sound and video over there with two very different voices. So awesome job, my friend. And once again, thank you to our judge, Mike. I will be judging you, Bradshaw. We now have, continuing into round 4 is our challenger, Ceej Waters. Mike, what will she be doing?
Ceej will be performing On the Border, which is a song that, at least by title, I am not familiar with. But that's been proven wrong a couple times. Is Ceej on the border of taking this? Perhaps. Let us find out.
Let us find out. All right.
Cruising down the center of a two-way street, wondering who is really in the driver's seat. Minding my business, along comes Big Brother. Says, son, you better get on one side or the other. I'm out on the border, I'm walking the line. Don't you tell me about your law and order. I'm trying to change this water to wine. After a hard day, I'm safe at home, fooling with my baby on the telephone. Out of nowhere, somebody cuts in and says, you're in some trouble, boy, we know where you've been. I'm out on the border, I thought this was a private line. Don't you tell me about your law and order. I'm trying to change this water to wine. Never mind your name, just give us your number. Never mind your face, just show us your card. And we wanna know, whose wing are you under? gonna change this water to wine. On the border, on the border, on the border, on the border, on the border.
Nothing like the Eagles, right? I think Tom Fuller back there, who is the only person who's cold in this room right now. Tom Fuller closed his eyes and was like just feeling that one. I looked over there, he was like, yeah. That's a Glenn Fry, Don Henley, and Bernie Ledden. The Eagles. Mike, what do you think?
I don't think it was on the border. I think that was good to go.
Yeah.
I think that was there, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Am I judging this right, or is it just a tough...
They are that exceptional.
Yeah, okay, good.
They are that exceptional. It's almost a problem.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
Thank you
we're
for
just,
setting me up for failure for this.
It's almost a problem. I mean, I may have some things up my sleeve in a little bit to see about knocking them both down, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes.
Some mid-round sabotage.
Possibly. Roulette King, get up here. Mike, what's he singing?
Dancing with the Angels. A crowd favorite.
Oh my God.
Have you met Paul Franz?
This is Dancing with the Angels by San Francisco composer Paul James France.
When I was just a lad in Lederhosen, my mama said to me, I'm sorry to tell you this life is a hell, you must suffer till death set you free. I started to cry. Mama pulled out her handkerchief, schwatted away my tears and said, stop it! She said, Liebchen, you have to tough it out. But if you're faithful und devout, in the end I promise you, it gets better. When the good Lord comes and he takes your hand, you're on your way to dancing mit the angels. When you hear the sound of his heavenly band, the music will wash all your cares away. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust, as your remains crumble into the earthly crust, your soul will spread its wings and take off to heaven, and then you will be dancing mit the angels. I started to cry. I said, Mama, you made me so happy. I can't wait to dance with the angels. And I thought to myself, when I grow up and become a man, I want to help the people dance mit the angels. If I work real hard, and I know I can, find a way to end their mortal strife. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. If I can hurry things along, you know I must. When I grow up and become a man, I want to choose who dances mit the angels. And so I grew up. Like my father before me, I worked in the mine. Herr Gruber was lead engineer. When the coal dust ignited, I got so excited. Mein calling was suddenly clear. First I heard the boom, and then I saw the flash. I knew Herr Gruber was dancing mit the angels. If I could make the boom, and I could make the flash, at last I could fulfill my destiny. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. If the bang's not big enough, I can adjust. When I make the boom and I make the flash, I get to choose who dances mit the angels. So I studied black powder and dynamite too, and bottles of nitro and gelignite goo, and ways to explode them without losing fingers. You know, I created some real humdingers. Mine first, he was a general. My second, a priest. Before too long, 3 judges and a jury were deceased. 4 cousins of Nicholas, 5 Cossacks and their wives. My work to date in summary, 67 lives. Approaching 68 today, you ask me, am I done yet? The only question that I ask myself is, are we having fun yet? Each time I make the boom and I make the flash, I know another soul is dancing with the angels. When the world goes bang and the world goes crash, St. Peter has to open up his gates. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. If it's mayhem you want, Winkel Koster in your trust. Cause when I make the boom and I make the flash, I know another soul is dancing. Another soul is dancing. Everybody's dancing with the angels. Woo!
Nothing like a good song about bomb making and murder, right? That is Dancing with the Angel with Paul James Franz. So, Mike, what'd you think?
A song as pertinent today as it was then.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Laugh out loud. So fun. And animated. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Great.
We are still tied.
I know, we're still tied. I hate it, but here we are.
It's a frustrating tie. I tell you, it's a frustrating tie. So I think I should just go ahead and throw a wrench in the plans. What do you think?
If I lose, I can't even be mad because I got Dancing with the Angels out of it. So.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to select a song from their folder that they pulled and said they did not want in the show.
Big heel heat coming from Stephanie this afternoon.
That is a monkey wrench I did not expect.
Are you even going to announce it or just cold start?
I have pulled All Star.
Okay. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cold place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the meteor men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. Water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody wants some change for gas. I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself. myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
That's All Star by Smash Mouth. Greg Camp, chosen at random. What do you think, Mike?
I kind of want to deduct a point from you, Stephanie, for your curveball being a softball, choosing our national anthem as your plot twist. And I don't actually think from one of the pulled songs for Ceej. But Ceej did indeed nail it despite the attempted curveball, so I'm going to give him a point.
All right. Dawn, get up here and ready for your poison? Now,
That's the
Dawn.
attitude you got to have. The name of this game, I think, is Fake It Till You Make It.
Now, Dawn, I'm pro-choice, so I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay. Boo.
Britney Spears or Lizzo?
Woo! Did it just get hot in here?
It's hot in here.
Do you have, which one do you have?
No, I think I'm going to sound.
Okay, let's do Lizzo.
Let me search through the pile. These are all the songs that are not in their folders. Stacks and stacks.
I wish I had a Lizzo fun fact right now. Apparently, I just know rock facts.
He knows to keep these two nasty songs ready for me. Oh. Well, let's see. That doesn't have a last page.
Oh, what a shame.
That's the real curveball, is we're both improving.
There it is. Ready, King?
No hands in my pocket.
No hands in pocket? No, you were tempted, I saw.
Yeah, me too. True story, no glory. I said the old me used to love a Gemini, like a threesome fucking with him every night. A lot of people told me you gotta play both sides, so I learned how to be my own side. They said to keep a man, you had to stay out of luck. They said to keep a man, you had to know how to cook. So I'm single and happy, and I'm living in Richmond, 'cause I'm my own soulmate. I know how to hold me. I know that no one's gonna bring me down. Yeah, I'm my own soulmate. No, I'm my own soulmate. I may be a queen, but I still got the crown. Everybody's gonna come on and say, work, 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 work. Yeah, I know you gotta work, 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 work. Turn them back on and work, 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 work. Everybody say work, 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 work. 'Cause I'm my own soulmate. I know how to hold me. I know that Zan's not gonna bring me down. Yeah, I'm my own soulmate. No, I'm never lonely. I may lose this and give Ceej the crown. Everybody gotta look at me and say, work, 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 work. Yeah, Stephanie's gotta work, 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 work. I hate her for making me work, 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 work. Everybody say work, 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 work. 'Cause I'm my own soulmate. I know how to love me. I know that no one's gonna bring me down. Yeah, I'm my own soulmate. No, I'm never lonely. I may be a queen, but I don't need no crown. Look up in the mirror, everybody say work, 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 work. I'm gonna make Stephanie work, 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 work. This judge better work, 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 work. Everybody say work, 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 work. 'Cause I'm my own soulmate. No, I'm never lonely. I know that no one's gonna bring me down. Yeah, I'm my own soulmate. No, I'm never lonely. I may be a king, but I don't need no crown. Everybody look in the mirror and say work.
So that was Soulmate by Lizzo, Sean Douglas, and Warren Oakfelder. Hey, Mike.
I do know a Lizzo fun fact. Lizzo's first love was a Gemini. My Venus is in Gemini. I've got a lot of love for Lizzo. I'm torn right now. This is tough because both are such amazing performers. They have forced me to look for perfection. And Don cracked up when he looked at you. And I think that counts, right? That's what we're looking for?
You're the judge, Mike. You're the judge. You're the judge.
Don's not going to get the point for this one.
Oh,
I know.
gosh.
The performance was fire, but I was specifically told that's not what I'm judging. I'm judging for consistency throughout the whole, and there was a crack.
I mean,
A chip in the
I
armor.
would have given this Ceej the point because he only sang the first 3 pages over and over and over and over again. But I mean,
Perfect.
I thought it was great. So,
Yeah.
oh, Ceej is officially ahead by 1. Uh-oh. Ceej, come on up here. Let's go into round 6. You're in the lead, my friend. You're in the lead. Mike, what's she going to be singing?
We're back into the fishbowl, and some of my favorite people are heathens. So I'm very excited for this number.
I've got backing vocals on this one.
Yes. Ooh, nothing like being in the church singing heathens.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they loved one day, docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You loving on the psychopath sitting next to you. You loving on the murderer sitting next to you. You think, how did I get here sitting next to you? But after all I've said, please please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You laughing at the freak show sitting next to you. You'll have some weird people sitting next to you. You'll think, how did I get here sitting next to you? But after all I've said, please don't forget.
Watch it.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Watch it.
Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Watch it.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Watch it.
Wait for them to ask you who you know. Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to bust. It looks like you might be one of us.
That was Heathens from Suicide Squad by Tyler Joseph. Mike, what do you think?
Ceej, there was a moment where your vocals did not match with Stephanie's when she was doing backup for you, and I like locked in waiting for you to show some sort of micro expression that you had done that and there was nothing. So I'm gonna give Stephanie's gonna keep the point on that, or Ceej is gonna keep the point on that one.
Woohoo!
Yeah, whose flub it was, I do not know, and that's how you get the point.
The sabotaged Roulette King, come on up.
This is quits.
It's true. Oh my goodness, what are you gonna give him?
You know, that was a tough last round. We're gonna give you a little softball rainbow connection. Surely everyone has this one up their sleeve, down pat. I'm so excited for it. You're gonna crush it, it's gonna be great.
I'm happy to hear that, Mike.
You'll deal with me later, won't you?
I'm happy to hear that, Mike.
Whenever she watches this, this is Linda Smith's favorite song.
This is Linda Smith's favorite song. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it is something that I'd like to see. One day we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would heard and be answered when wished on that morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what that's done so far. And what's so amazing that keeps us stargazing, and what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I hear them calling my name. Is that the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voices are one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I've got to see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da do, la da 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 dee da do. Give it up for Miss Smith.
Wasn't that sweet, Mike? That's the Rainbow Connection. Paul Williams and Kenny Asher. Wasn't that sweet? What do you think?
Flawless. It's not about life, not this competition, but life is not about not making mistakes. It's about bouncing back. And in that sense, that was more than anyone could have asked for.
I agree.
Yeah.
Wasn't it wonderful? Friends, I'm looking at the clock.
Are we done?
And we are going to go into our final round. Now, Ceej has a solid lead, but let's be real. This could still be any
lead. I don't know about solid, right?
You know,
Like,
exactly. She's got a lead, but not solid. So, to build tension, we'll just say it's still anyone's game.
Yes.
This is our 7th and final round.
We're in the
Lucky
stretch.
number 7. Draw something for Ceej Waters, our challenger.
He's a tramp. That's the name of the song. That's not a comment directed at anyone.
Stop talking about me.
I just said you were flawless, Don. What do you want from me? Your point back. Yes, I get it. Yes.
He's a tramp, but they love him. Breaks a new heart every day. He's a tramp, they adore him, and I only hope he'll stay that way. He's a tramp,
Arf, arf.
he's a scoundrel, he's around now, he's a cat, he's a tramp, but I love him, yes, even I've got it pretty bad.
Arf,
You can never tell when he'll show up, he gives you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-count pup, but I wish that he he's a tramp, he's a rover, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one, and I wish that I could travel his way.
Arf. From Lady and the Tramp. That actually was written by Peggy Lee. She has song credits to this. Peggy Lee and Sonny Burke. What do you think, Mike?
I think despite your best efforts, Ceej maintained the entire performance.
I will say she is used to me
Yeah.
howling over here.
Barking and
That's-
meowing in the back.
Yeah, she is, because, you know, it was sung by a dog, about a dog. Dawn, you've lost. You have solidly lost no matter what you do. So come up here and sing For Forever. Let's end big, baby.
I'm living for that song. And my hands are not in my pocket.
It doesn't matter now. Whatever you want to
Hey,
do.
that's true.
Yeah.
I can sing like this if I want to, right?
You could. You absolutely. This is the what is the opposite of a victory lap? Yeah, it's your consolation song.
I'm kind of punishing myself with this one, so we'll see. Here we go.
End of May or early June, this picture perfect afternoon we share. Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at a la mode, and then we're there. An open field that's framed with trees, we pick a spot and shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands, telling jokes no one understands except us two. And we talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Like bike the Appalachian Trail or write a book or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls we wish would notice us but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I say, me too. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way, this way. All we see is light for forever. We'll let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. And there he goes, racing toward the tallest tree. From far across the yellow fields, I hear him calling, follow me. There we go, wondering how the world might look from up so high. One foot after the other, one branch, then to another. I climb higher and higher. I climb till the entire sun shines on my face. And then suddenly, I feel a branch give way. I'm on the ground. My arm goes numb. I look around, and I see him coming to get me. He's coming to get me, and everything's okay. All we see is sky, for forever we let the world pass by, for forever. But you and I, for forever this way, this way. All we see is light, 'cause the sun burns bright. We could be alright for forever this way. Two friends, true friends on a perfect day.
That was our sabotaged Roulette King singing For Forever from Dear Evan Hansen. That is Pasek and Paul. Mike, what do you think?
That was stunning.
Wasn't it?
Yes, again, chills. Goosebumps.
I mean, an absolute beautiful performance. Awesome job. So Dawn, now that Ceej has beaten you because I sabotaged you, what's your response to that? Me? Oh, I have a new show coming, I think. It's called I'll Get You My Pretty. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. So, Ceej, you know, you've won. Would you like to take a victory lap? A song of your choice. I've got all of your music right here that you wish. You have won the crown.
Actually, should I go?
Oh, here comes the crown. Here comes the crown. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, so beautiful. You have super glue at home, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. The keeper of the crown gets to fix it.
You know exactly what I want to sing, Stephanie.
What are we doing?
Unicorn Wizard.
I saw that in the bowl and I was so excited for it. I'm glad that that's what you're doing.
Dawn, you don't have to get me back. Ceej just did.
As long as all our performers are equally miserable, that's all we can really hope for at the end of the day.
For all of our viewers, this song is nasty. I'm ready.
Are you? Sometimes I wish I was even more awesome than I already am. What would my life be like if I turned that shit up to 11 out of a possible 5? Writing straight out of your imagination, using my magic to fight against crime, destroying evil with powers most awesome, protecting the weak almost all of the time, but not on Sundays. Game of Thrones is on, now is the time for a man of conviction. The world needs a hero and I am that guy. Unicorn Wizard, right fighting for justice on a comet of stars. With the help of my sidekick, Princess Handjob, I'm more awesome and smarter than I already are. I am the unicorn wizard. My spells are amazing and my reflexes quick. My horn is my strength and my strength is my power, and my power is my horn. My horn is my dick. My life is a party, the guests are supermodels. Operation I Rule is a total success. Each day I invent a new form of karate that changes the way that Japan views the West. Now that's progress. Deutsche stay. Then we retired to the chamber of passion and bathe in a pool of strawberries and cream. Strawberries rub and exfoliate gently. The cream travels places you can't even dream. I am the unicorn wizard, just like Danny Sexbang. I'm handsome and strong. With the help of my hellhounds, Tinkles and Gary, we punish the wicked, then break into song. I am the unicorn wizard, a superhero for the entire human race. My wand casts a spell that will unlock the door. My wand is my junk and the door is your face. Doors are face, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations to Ceej Waters. Yeah, congratulations to Ceej Waters. She is now, are you our Roulette King? We're going with Roulette King. I love it. Don Martin, thanks for coming all the way from the Bay Area to participate in this fundraiser. I'm so grateful, and I'll take you out for a drink later. Let's hear it for Don Martin. And it is so no fun for me to do this alone. Let's hear it for Mike Bradshaw. And as always, our wonderful tech wizard, Brooks Graham. Thank you all for tuning in and for coming to Roulette. Have a great day, stay well, and see you next time.